Dun 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 bump up. Dota 2, the successor to the father of all MOBAs, Dota 1, or Dota All-Stars, whatever. An esports juggernaut, and the game that stole my entire puberty. Oh my god! Dota 2 is a cornerstone of gaming, even though its effects aren't immediately apparent. From its impact to competitive games, with the biggest prize pools in gaming history, to its influence to the way that we literally spend money on games now. Did you guys know that Dota invented the Battle Pass? Yeah, thanks, Gabe.
G-Money.
You're still working on Half-Life 3, right?
Right. That was Garbo.
I'm gonna find you, you rich son of a... It is the second most played MOBA of all time, and is consistently on the top games on Steam at any given moment. And, in my opinion, with no hyperboles, it is the most complex and rewarding game ever made. Not biased, though, of course. Imagine me biased. Couldn't be me, actually. I hate Riot Games, by the way. Dota is a lot of things, but it is also a Valve game. But, despite that irrefutable fact that Valve did make this video game, it doesn't really feel like one, like a Valve game. Or, at the very least, Dota doesn't really get the same reputation, or stereotype, for a lack of a better word, that other Valve games and series have. Not really. Oh, where are my manners? Here I am talking about Dota 2, and some of you might not even know what Dota stands for. It's an acronym that stands for Subscribe to the Channel 2. I don't mean that Dota is sloppily made or that there's no love and attention in the game. There definitely is. But I can't help shake the feeling like people just don't perceive Dota as a Valve game. If it wasn't for the fact that the Dota 2 store page specifies that this game was made by Valve, and the fact that this logo shows up whenever you open the game, would you actually know that Valve made Dota 2? And that's what I want to discuss about today. The reasons why we have this perception. Why I constantly have to remind people that, yeah, Dota 2 is a Valve game. And I want to further dissect why that's the case. So, join me, Internet Wanderer, as I try to figure out why one of Valve's most played games of all time doesn't really feel the same like its Valve brethren. What does that perception mean for Dota as a game, its community, and most pressing of all, is Dota 2 worthy of carrying the mantle of being a Valve game? I mean, obviously, it's a number 2 game. Valve never goes above the number 2, am I right, Gabe?